How's my quad squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quad MFT here, coming at you guys with a really cool Black Ops 3 video. Now, not a lot of people have covered this. I honestly expected a lot more people to cover it, especially when the big man David Vonderhaar is tweeting this stuff out, but really not a lot of people did. But first off, I wanted to remind you guys, if you haven't subscribed already, really it does make a difference, and if you want to leave a rating, that also makes a difference as well. So let's talk about possibly buffing the Razorback and the Vesper, and maybe nerfing the M8A1, or the M8A7, excuse me. So I actually got the majority of this information off of Twitter and my buddy Green Goblin. Most of you guys probably know the Goblin. I'll link his channel down in the description below. Really close friend of mine and a crazy good YouTuber, so make sure to go ahead and check him out. So what we're talking about is David Vonderhaar's tweet. So the first tweet that he tweeted, I'll show you guys right now. It says, staring at the weapon balance report, and at Tony Flame, some other big guy over at Treyarch, obviously, trying to decide which of these proposed changes will end me. Now, obviously, when he says which proposed changes will end me, he's talking about the backlash of the community. If they nerfed whatever, like the KN-44 or something, they may get a lot of backlash. If they nerfed the Kuda, they might get a lot of backlash. If they buffed the M8A7, obviously they would get a lot of backlash. So he's basically deciding which one is going to end him, which game-changing difference that the community makes, or that he makes, is going to affect the community the most, and how they're going to respond, and how many death threats he's going to get. Because believe it or not, David Vonderhaar probably does get showered in not so nice words. So the next tweet we got is, of course, from the big boy David V. He says, Vesper is underperforming, worst gun in its class. The Razorback is slightly also underperforming. Your analysis is spot on, except, now I actually messed this up, I read it out of order, but the first part was some guy named Jet Edge tweets over at David Vonderhaar saying, buff the Vesper slightly, buff the Razorback slightly, nerf the M8A7 slightly, you choose what needs to be changed, David. And then again, his response is, Vesper is underperforming, literally the worst gun in its class. Razorback is slightly underperforming. Your analysis was spot on, except the M8A7 is fine. The third most popular gun in its class, with a KD averaging exactly where they like it. So looks like not a lot of changes are going to be going on to the M8A7, if any. I really don't think so. David Vonderhaar sounds like the M8A7 is exactly where it should be, and I agree. It's not overpowered. It's just good. It's a good weapon, and I hate nerfing weapons. I really like it when they decide to buff weapons instead of nerfing the really good ones. It's just nicer. I don't know. A lot of you guys probably disagree with me, but in my opinion, it's just a lot nicer to buff the bad weapons instead of nerf the good ones. So this is kind of cool, because I really enjoyed the Vesper. I know everybody did, especially in the competitive community. A lot of you guys probably raged, if you have really bad connections, say, oh, the Vesper always melts me. It's always a one-hit kill. Not really, but like within a quarter of a second, you're dead with the Vesper, especially with like rapid fire and grip. That thing was deadly. But now it's almost impossible to use the Vesper. Seriously, like he said, it's underperforming. It's literally the worst submachine gun. Literally, like, the people are not using it, and when they do use it, they do really bad overall. So the Vesper definitely needs to be changed, because before it was really good, too good to the point where everybody used it, and if you weren't using the Vesper, you were going to lose. That was basically competitive. But either way, Vesper underperforming. I'm glad that they're going to be buffing it soon. You know, it's not guaranteed, but it definitely looks like a guarantee to me. So you can take it however you want to take it. Like I said, worst gun in the class, so it definitely looks like it's going to be getting buffed a little bit. And then he says the Razorback is slightly underperforming, so I wouldn't be surprised if the Razorback already got a little bit more of a buff, just maybe a little bit less recoil, a little bit more range, maybe anything like that. Just a smaller one, while the Vesper is going to be getting, of course, a larger buff, which I'm excited for, which I don't think they're going to make the Vesper overpowered. I just think they're going to make it usable, and the Razorback just a little bit more usable. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, ratings are appreciated anytime throughout. If you made it till this point in the video, comment down the word Vesper down in the comment section. I'll feature 3 comments from the comment section who commented Vesper in my next video. It's been your boy Quad. Subscribe, like I said, if you guys haven't already. Use code QuadMFT for 10% off. Control Freak. If you guys are trying to improve your aim, I've got some intel coming up in the next few days. Stay tuned to my channel, Control Freak Intel. Watch out. It's been your boy Quad, and I'm 85,000. Peace.